This toy celebrates the very beginning of The Simpsons, back when it wasn't even supposed to be a show. In fact, there's a real chance that it could have ended before it even started. Welcome to Mondays with Chad, the stories behind your toys. This is the Simpsons Then and Now playset made by Playmates in 2003. And what makes this one different is that it doesn't represent the show we know, it represents where it all began. During the development of the Tracey Ullman Show, the producers ran into a problem. The show was made up of fast, disconnected sketches, and they needed something to bridge the gaps between them. Something short, something flexible, something they could drop in between the scenes. At most networks, the solution wouldn't have been to use an underground artist to create animations, but this was Fox. Producer James L. Brooks liked the work of Matt Groening, especially his comic Life in Hell. The original plan was to turn that into animated shorts, but Groening had a concern if he used Life in Hell, he might lose the rights to it. So right there on the spot, he came up with something new, a crude, quickly sketched family that would become The Simpsons. The early shorts were rough, the animation was simple, even awkward at times, and surprisingly, almost no one was watching.
There's no way.
Come on, boy! Leap! Do it! Atta boy! Come on, Bart! You call that a leap?
It also wasn't the only cartoon being used as shorts in between the scenes. There was another cartoon by an artist named N.K. Brown that featured a doctor as part of the animation that would also be used in between the scenes instead of The Simpsons. That lack of consistency actually hurt The Simpsons early on. At one point, only about 14% of people were even familiar with them. Even Tracey Ullman herself reportedly wasn't a fan, once joking, "When are these horrible cartoons getting off my show?" It wasn't looking great for The Simpsons, but part of filming a live show, it used to take hours to film every episode. So during Ullman's extended costume and makeup changes, the producers got the idea to occupy the antsy crowd by playing a bunch of Simpsons cartoons in a row.
You don't see us going around sucking on pacifiers. It's time to grow up, you little runt.
The studio audience loved it, and there was something about stitching them together into something longer, had some magic, and the audience laughed a lot. It was the kind of passionate reaction that ratings couldn't measure. Brooks and Silverman took notice and began wondering if the shorts could seed something bigger. This was where the whole spark to make The Simpsons into a show started. And that's what makes this playset so interesting. The Rumpus Room doesn't just feature The Simpsons, it captures this version of them. The early designs, the rough animation style, the beginning of everything. Even the voice lines and features pull from those early moments, when the show was just finding itself. While a lot of the episodes are set in the Rumpus Room, the set itself features a number of specific references to one episode of the shorts called The Punching Bag. When it comes to the characters, they are a really great representation of these shorts characters in 3D, which really didn't ever get made into any form of toy back then, so it is really interesting to see. Bart's a little fatter, Marge is a little less slender, and her hair really looks like a beehive. Maggie and Lisa's hair are so spiky and different, and Homer looks mostly the same. His body looks like a pickup from another mold, but his head is definitely the pointy-faced Homer from the shorts. One of the great things about these Simpsons playsets are the accessories and how they very often tell a story all on their own. The punching bag has Homer's face drawn on it because Lisa is trying to motivate Bart to punch it faster. Now, if you notice anything odd about the punching bag, when I opened the box, I discovered that the 20-year-old latex stand of the bag had completely decayed and fell apart. So before finishing the video, I created a replacement part made from some orange hot glue. I was not expecting to have to fix anything, so yeah, it wasn't fun, but I think it came out pretty well, and it still works. Well, if you're not familiar with the world of Springfield figures, they have an embedded chip that when they interact with a playset, a soundbite from the show plays. The ones for this set almost tell the entire story of the punching bag short, which is pretty rare, so I am going to play them all for you.
Now play friendly, children. But we don't want to play friendly. We want to play rough.
Act like a lady.
Come on, Bart. You can punch better than that. Let me try. But you're a mere girl. Your problem is you're unmotivated.
Do you hear that? The punching bag. I can't sleep with that racket.
They're just playing, Homer.
Go tell him to knock it off.
I like the punching bag sound. You go tell them if you don't like it.
I said do it, now move it.
Yeesh, what a grouch.
Let go, Lisa. Don't. Get out of the way. Step aside, boy. Why, you little...
Sorry, Dad.
There were quite a few bumps in the road along the way for the Simpsons that some may have seen as a sign to throw in the towel. But it all came down to that moment with the studio audience and their reaction that gave them the conviction to move forward. If they could just get people to see it, they knew they would love them. And it all started with these guys. If you enjoy stories like this, subscribe to Mondays with Chad, where we explore the stories behind your toys.